It was Saturday afternoon. You were curled up on the bed, wrapped in a soft blanket, hands resting on your abdomen. You had got your period this morning and the pain was more intense than usual. The cramps were stronger and your period had arrived days earlier than expected, an unwelcome surprise. Jungkook, your husband, was in the next room, completely absorbed in his music. He had been working on a new song for days. As you sat in bed, all you wanted was a bit of comfort, some words of reassurance, and maybe even a gentle touch from him. But he was lost in his work. You stayed there for some time, trying not to disturb him, but the pain became too much to bear alone. Finally, you decided to go to him. As you opened the door, you saw Jungkook deeply involved in his music, his headset on, completely absorbed. His passion when he worked was something you usually admired, but today the pain made it difficult to appreciate his dedication. He seemed away from the world, lost in his melodies and rhythms. You approached him and gently tapped on his shoulder. He looked up, a wide smile forming on his lips as he saw you, and he removed his headset. Cookie, I'm missing you. Can we please cuddle? You asked with pleading eyes. I know, baby, you miss me and I miss you too. Even though we are together, I'm totally involved in this upcoming music project, so I have been really busy. But you know, I miss you so much more than you think, he replied. Then come on, let's cuddle and talk. I'm sorry, baby, I'm so busy right now, he said. But I want you right now, you said, sitting on his lap. He held you tightly around the waist to keep you from falling and rested his head on your neck. Baby, I'm really sorry. I can't cuddle now. I have to finish this work. Please understand, he pleaded. You started but then stopped, realizing how busy he was. You didn't want to disturb him. It's okay then. You can finish your work. I will wait for you. He smiled and said, I'm very lucky to have such an understanding wife. He kissed your neck. Okay, I will go now. You concentrate on your work, you said. He nodded and you got up from his lap and left the room. You went back to your bedroom feeling sad because Jungkook still had work to do. You didn't want to disturb his work because of your pain, so you lay on the bed, keeping your hands on your abdomen as the cramps continued. An hour later, Jungkook came into the bedroom. You looked up as he approached you. Baby, I have to go now, he said. Where are you going? You asked. I have something to do with Sugahyung. I have to go. I will be back early, my love. But I need you right now, you said. It's important, baby. I will definitely come back early, he assured you. Just as you were about to tell him you were on your period, his phone rang. It was Suga. Jungkook picked up the call. Yes, Hyung, I am coming. I will be there in 10 minutes, he said and ended the call. He looked at you apologetically. I'm sorry, baby. I have to go. It's already late and Sugahyung is calling repeatedly. I will come back home soon. But you started, but before you could finish, he got up and left hurriedly without listening to you. You lay back on the bed feeling a mix of disappointment and pain. At evening, as you were slept, your phone rang and it was your best friend Jimin. You picked up the call. Hi Jimin, I'm sorry. Can we please talk later? You said your voice weak from the stomach pain. What happened, Ryan? Are you sick? Jimin asked concerned. I'm not sick, Jimin, you replied. Then why are you talking like that? You sound very weak. It's nothing, Jimin. I just don't feel good. You said, trying to brush it off. He paused for a moment, then said, I got it. You are on your periods, right? You signed. Then why are you hesitating to tell me that you are on your period? He asked. Because you are my male friend, so it's embarrassing, you admitted. Ryan, you know I'm your best friend and like a brother to you. Why would you be embarrassed to tell me this? I know, but it's just weird. I really don't feel good. And I need to hang up the call. Isn't Jungkook there with you? He asked. No, he's not there. Where did he go? I know he always stays with you when you are upset or sick. Where did he go now? Yeah, I didn't tell him I was on my periods. He went to meet Taehyung to work on some music. You explained. Wait, I will call him and inform him that you are in pain. No, wait, Jimin. Don't do that. You started, but he had already ended the call. You signed in frustration. Ah, Jimin, why do you never listen to me? At the studio, Jungkook and Suga were deeply immersed in their music project when Jungkook's phone rang. Seeing Jimin's name on the screen, he picked up the call. Hello Jimin, what's up? Jungkook greeted. Where are you? Jimin asked urgently. I am with Taehyung. What happened, Jimin? Jungkook responded, sensing something was wrong. Just now, I called Ryan to talk casually, and she mentioned she is on her periods. She sounded so weak. I think she is in heavy pain and needs you right now, Jimin explained. Jungkook's eyes widened with concern. What? Ryan is on her periods? She didn't even tell me, he said, feeling a mix of guilt and worry. Yeah, she didn't tell you. She was probably trying not to disturb you, but she really needs you, Jungkook. Jungkook turned to Suga. I need to go home. Ryan is in a lot of pain. I had no idea she was on her periods. He explained quickly. Suga nodded understandingly. Go, Jungkook. Take care of her. We can finish this later. Thanks, Hyung. Jungkook said, already packing up his things. Jimin, thanks for letting me know. I'm heading home now, he said into the phone. Alright, take care of her, Jimin replied. Jungkook ended the call and hurried out of the studio, his mind focused on getting back to you as quickly as possible. Jungkook rushed home and found you lying on the bed, wrapped in a warm blanket. He quickly changed his clothes and lay down next to you. Baby, are you okay? He asked gently. You were awake but didn't reply, feeling upset that he hadn't been there when you needed him the most. I know you are not sleeping, Ryan. Please, baby, reply to me. He pleaded. Jimin told me that you are on your periods. How are you now? I'm okay, you said coldly. Baby, don't make me worry. Please tell me the truth. How are you feeling now? He asked again. I'm okay, Jungkook. I'm just on my period, so now you can go back to your work. You replied, your voice still cold. Baby, don't say that. You know I care about you, he said, his voice filled with concern. Oh, really? That's why you didn't notice how much pain I was in. You didn't even listen to me when I was going to tell you I was on my periods. You just went without listening. Today I tried to get your attention, but you were so busy as always. I really needed you today, but you weren't there. You said, your eyes welling up with tears. Jungkook's heart sank. Baby, please forgive me. I'm really sorry. I didn't know you were on your period, and I'm sorry for not giving you my attention. I should have been there for you, he said, his voice filled with regret. I promise to do better and be more attentive. Right now, I'm here for you. Please let me take care of you. Come here, my love, Jungkook said, opening his arms to hug you. I won't come. I'm still mad at you, you replied, turning away. Please, baby, I feel so sorry, he pleaded. Whatever, I don't care and you deserve it, you said, your voice firm. Then tell me what I have to do to get your forgiveness. I will do anything you say, he said, trying to hug you. Don't dare to touch me, Mr. John Jungkook, you warned, pushing him away. But baby, I want to hug you so bad, he said, his voice filled with longing. You can't hug me, you insisted. Ignoring your words, Jungkook hugged you forcefully. What are you doing, Jungkook? Please leave me, you protested. You can't escape from me, baby, he said, holding you tighter. You pushed him, but he started kissing you, sending butterflies fluttering into your stomach. After the kiss, you came to your senses and you said, don't kiss me again. You have no right to kiss me, and I didn't like it. He smiled softly. You kissed me back. That means you like it. Shut up. I love you, Ryan, he said sincerely. You stayed silent, so he continued. Please, baby, forgive me. Forgive your little cookie. You couldn't help but chuckle at his words. Finally, you calmed down and said, okay, I forgive you, but today you really made me upset. I promise I won't do it again, and I'm sorry for leaving you alone. Is your stomach still hurting? You nodded. Come to me, baby. Let me hug you tightly, he said, pulling you close. You hugged him back. Do you want me to caress your belly? He asked gently. You nodded, saying yes. He started to caress your belly gently. It's going to be okay, my love. I'm here now, he whispered. You signed, feeling a bit better. I was so mad at myself for hearing that my wife is on her periods from another man. That hurt me so bad, he said, looking down. I'm sorry, baby. I won't do that again, you reassured him. I want you to tell me even when I am busy, he said. Okay, you agreed. Jungkook continued to hold you close, his touch soothing your pain. How is your stomach now? Is it still hurting? Jungkook asked softly. No, not that much, just a little bit. Thank you for staying here with me. Having you here makes it hurt less. I love you, you said sincerely. I love you too, and I'm glad to hear your pain has reduced somewhat, he replied warmly. He continued to gently caress your belly, his touch comforting and soothing. You need to rest, baby. Sleep. I will keep caressing you until you fall asleep. You hugged him tightly, feeling safe and loved in his arms. Slowly, the warmth of his circular motions and the reassurance of his presence lulled you into a peaceful sleep.